Ladies and gentlemen, I am coming to you with another XDefiant video because I have seen a lot of bull in regards to what we are talking about today. And what I mean by that is people are just straight up wrong about how you level up weapons fastest in XDefiant. There's literally a ton of misinformation out there, and I did a bunch of testing yesterday on my live stream. If you haven't checked out my Twitch, link down below. And what I found out is that a lot of the ways people are telling you to get weapon XP do not give you weapon XP. It's not like they give you less. They literally give you 0. So you may be doing the completely wrong thing in order to level up your weapons. And in this video, I'm going to show you what actually levels up your weapons and a bunch of things that don't. And honestly, you're probably playing the game wrong in order to level up your weapons the fastest. There's a few tricks that are going to help you out with this. And again, a lot of misinformation out there. So the first thing that I want to do is explain to you exactly what actually levels your weapons up. So the obvious answer to this is getting kills. And they've put out direct statements that for primary weapons, you need 3,500 weapon experience in order to get 1 level per primary weapon, and per secondary weapon, 1,500 experience. So this equates to 35 kills or 15 kills for your secondary weapons. However, there are other ways to get experience, but I first wanted to tell you what is wrong. I've seen a lot of people saying, play the objective. When you sit on the objective, it gives you 5 or 15 or 25 or 50 experience. And yes, it gives you experience for your player level, but believe it or not, it actually gives you 0, no experience for your weapon. Absolutely none. 0. There is no point in playing the objective if you are trying to level up your weapons. I'm not kidding. I tested this out in every single mode. There is no point. There's a couple caveats that we're going to go over, but playing the objective gives no weapon experience whatsoever. Now, there are some other things that will give you weapon experience. The first of which is assist. There are 2 different types of assist, the small assist and the large assist. Small assists are for doing less than half of a player's health. Large assists are for doing more than half of a player's health. For the small assist, it's going to give you 25 weapon experience. That is when you kind of get the skull indicator with like the amount of damage beside it at the bottom. 25 weapon experience or 50 with double weapon XP. And then when you get the full big weapon experience, this one pops up as 100 XP on screen, and it does indeed give you 100 weapon XP. The next thing that you may see is a bunch of people saying that there are modifiers that happen in game that will give you more weapon XP. You may have seen screens like this where they throw them all up on screen and they say, oh, getting multi-kills gives you 200 weapon XP. Getting a kill streak gives you 200 weapon XP. Turns out that is not true. The only ones that actually give you weapon XP are the purple or blue, depending how colorblind you are, modifiers. All of those orange ones that pop up just give you player XP. They do not give you weapon XP. So the ones that do give you weapon XP are point blank kills, which is going to give you 50 weapon XP, long shots that are going to give you 50 weapon XP, and finally, the last one is headshots. But the way that headshots work is it only works for every 3 headshots that you get in a given game. So on your 3rd headshot, one of these will pop up and it'll give you 200 weapon XP, or with double weapon XP active, 400 weapon XP. For your 3rd headshot. So if you get 3, 6, or 9, you will get this bonus added. Now, honestly, I do think kill streaks and multi-kills and things like that should give you more weapon XP, but as of right now, they do not. Absolutely none is added to your weapon XP. So for now, that is the case. So just know that whenever anything orange pops up on your screen, no weapon XP, just player XP. When anything purple or blue pops up on your screen, that is going to give you weapon XP. That makes it plain and simple. And most of these things can be broken down to one thing and one thing alone. You get weapon XP for getting kills. So for example, using any of your bonuses, so whether you're healing your team, whether you are getting kills with a ultimate ability like the flamethrower, it will give you 0 weapon XP. It's just for your weapon kills and assists. Now, there is one thing and one thing alone that you can do to boost this even further, and it's play the right objective-based modes. So if you are sitting on an objective, whether that be pushing one of the escort drones further forward, or whether you're sitting on a capture point in domination, or whether you're sitting on a hard point in occupy, if you get a kill while you're sitting on that, it gives you 0 extra weapon XP. Honestly, I think it should, but it doesn't. It gives you 0. However, if you kill someone sitting on an occupy or sitting on the escort drone, it will give you 50 extra weapon XP. So being on the objective doesn't do anything for you, but killing someone off of one does give you 50 extra weapon XP. That is the only situation where playing an objective is better. So if you're playing Occupy, for example, the best way to get weapon XP is to not sit on the objective, but kill people off of it. So the one other thing that you can do is get Savior or Denied bonuses. So Savior is when an enemy is shooting one of your teammates and you kill them and they survive, you get 50 extra weapon XP. Denied is if someone is going to grab a tag and hotshot and you kill them before they get it, again, you get 50 extra weapon XP. Those are kind of random and you can't really queue up or trigger when those are going to happen. You'll just get some bonuses for those as well. So as far as what game mode you should play, I think this one is pretty simple. You should probably be playing Occupy. Reason being, you're going to get more kills where enemy players are on objectives. Therefore, every time you do, it gives you 50 more weapon experience. You're going to get it way less often in Domination, Zone Control, or Escort, so Occupy is best for this. Hotshot is the one exception because if you kill someone who has the hotshot active, it actually gives you 100 extra weapon experience. However, the problem with that is it doesn't happen nearly as often as killing someone off an Occupy point playing Occupy. So Occupy, best version. On top of that, no respawn delay. You're going to get more kills. I found myself getting between 40 and 60 kills per game. The next thing is your factions. What factions should you be using? So there is two that are really good. First of all, Libertad and DedSec, because your ultimate abilities are not going to force you to use another weapon or not be able to use your primary weapon. The other exception is the Cleaners. And the reason for this is when you use the Cleaners, your weapons actually deal fire damage and you're going to get more kills that way. And on top of that, your assists that you're going to get are going to have more damage dealt to them because it does damage over time, which means the assists that you get are more likely to give you 100 weapon XP than 25 weapon XP, which when you add that into double weapon XP, which we're going to talk about in a second, is a big difference. 200 as opposed to 50 just for an assist. Now, normally, if you want to activate a double weapon XP booster, you can go over to the right-hand side here, click to activate booster, and boom, just like that, you have your double weapon XP boosters and your battle pass boosters able to select. However, this weekend is double weapon XP, so this is a time that you're really going to want to be leveling up your weapons because, let me tell you, unlike Call of Duty where it only gives you 1.3 times weapon XP, this one is quite literally double, from 100 XP per kill to 200. When you get those bonuses, if it's a headshot one for 200 weapon XP, it actually gives you 400 weapon XP, so it is much faster. So I can actually prove this to you. You can see in game here, I have 86,375 weapon experience on my ACR. So if I get one kill, as you can see there, I will now have 86,575. The reason being double weapon XP is active. Therefore, it gives me 200 weapon XP. So I got a couple more kills and I'm now at 86,975. Now I'm going to go sit on the objective here and show you that my weapon XP actually doesn't go up at all. Just for sitting on here, I'm not killing anyone, just playing the objective. We go into my loadout. Absolutely no weapon XP given for playing the objective. And even if I would have got that kill while sitting on the objective, it wouldn't have given me any extra. It is just if I kill someone off of the objective. So that is how weapon XP works, and that is the fastest way to rank up your weapons. Now, I don't necessarily think all of this is correct. I think if you are sitting on an objective and you kill someone on it, it should probably give you a bonus towards your weapon XP. On top of that, I think kill streaks and multi-kills should count towards your weapon XP. When they don't, it's just player XP. So maybe they'll make those changes in the future, and that would be one thing that would speed up weapon progression actually quite a bit. But for now, this is the way that it works. It's the fastest way. Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation out there, so hopefully I could clear it up for you. And if this helped you out, I would much appreciate it if you could hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, all of that kind of jazz. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're